Sri Sampath Vinaka Learn Easy channel. Now we will discuss the last model, that is root a plus root b as an irrational number. Okay, Nama? Model 4. Prove that root a plus root b as an irrational number. Where a comma b are primes. Okay, as we know that root a plus root b is an irrational number, but we have to prove that as an irrational number. In that case, we are going to use the proof by indirect method or proof by contradiction method. Both are the same. Okay, for that what we have to do means, as usual procedure, firstly we have to assume that root a plus root b as a rational number. Let root a plus root b is a rational number. Okay, Nama? So that is root a plus root b is equal to p by q. Okay, na? Now the next step we are going to do squaring on both sides. So this is root a plus root b whole square is equal to p square by q square. Just expand this one by using a plus b whole square. That is root a whole square root b whole square 2 into a into b. Okay, now that is root b here, root a here, again root b here is equal to p square by q square. Okay, now see, this square and root will cancel, square and root will cancel. Here we left with a plus b. So a plus b is equal to 2 into root a into root b. We know that root a into b. That is equal to p square by q square. Okay, I want only the radical value on the left side. 2 into root ab is equal to p square by q square minus of a plus b. Minus of a plus b. Okay, meanwhile here I will do the LCM. Okay, see, root ab is equal to p square minus q square into a plus b by q square. And here this 2 multiplies, so by transferring to the other side that will divide. Okay, see, here we know root ab is an irrational number, but that is obtained as some x by y. That is, an irrational number cannot be expressed as a fraction, that is some x by y, but here we obtained that. So this is a completely contradiction. Okay, as we obtained it is a contradiction. Contradiction means we know, Nama, contradiction is a statement which completely opposes the assumption. Here our assumption is root a plus root b is a rational number, but here we obtained contradiction, Nama. That means our assumption is wrong. Our assumption wrong means root a plus root b is a irrational number. For that, here we have to write that statement. We know that, here I will write C. We know that root ab is an irrational number. But it is in the form of some x by y. Okay, Nama? So which contradicts our assumption. That is root a plus root b is an irrational number. Okay, Nama? Like this, we are going to prove any numbers are in the form of root a plus root b as an irrational numbers. For example, let us suppose he asked us to prove root 5 plus root 7 as an irrational number. then simply we have to assume that root 5 plus root 7 as a rational number, ma. So as it is expressed as a rational number, we have to write that root 5 plus root 7 as some p by q. Okay, ma. So root 5 plus root 7 whole square is equal to p by q whole square, ma. So root 5 whole square, root 7 whole square plus 2 into root 5 into root 7 is equal to p square by q square, ma. This is 5 plus 7. Okay, now 5 plus 7 means here we may write directly 12, ma. This 12 is going to be transferred to the other side. Then 2 into root 35, 5 7 0. Okay, ma. 2 into root 35 is equal to p square by q square minus 12. So root 35 is equal to p square minus, okay, now 12 q square by 2 into q square, ma. So we know that root 35 is an irrational number, but that is expressed in the form of some x by y, which contradicts our assumption, that is root 5 plus root 7 is an irrational number. Likewise we are going to prove, ma. I hope you understand this. Now model for type 2, ma. That is root a minus root b. Root a minus root b as an irrational number. Firstly, we have to assume that let root a minus root b as a rational number. Okay, that is root a minus root b is equal to p by q, squaring on both sides, ma. Root a minus root b whole square is equal to p by q whole square. That implies, see, ma, here root a whole square plus root b whole square. As it is a minus b whole square, here we have to write 2 minus 2ab, ma. That is minus 2 into root a into root b is equal to p square by q square, ma. So as I told you already, we have to write that radical value as a positive value. So I will transfer this negative 2 root ab to the other side. Then here the square and root will cancel here. Then here a plus b left, ma. I will bring back this p square by q square to the left side, ma. Okay, that is equal to 2 root ab, ma. Okay, ma. Now I will take the LCM here. Then it is q square times a plus b minus p square by q square here. I will transfer this 2 to the left side. Then that multiplies here. So here comes on to the denominator. Here it divides. Is equal to root ab. Okay, nama? We know that root ab is an irrational number, but that is in the form of some x by y, which contradicts our assumption. That is, our assumption is wrong. What is our assumption, ma? Root a minus root b is a rational number. Then what is correct, ma? Root a minus root b is an irrational number. Okay, that conclusion here we are going to write. Okay, we know that root ab is an irrational number. But it is in the form of x by y, which contradicts our assumption. That is, root a minus root b is an irrational number. Okay, Nama? I hope you understand this model 4. Thank you, ma.